This is the Alcoa Point Henry complex, just out of Geelong.
The Curlewis Golf Club has secured its water future.
I think the lights will bring more joy to people's lives, whether it's through our football club or other things.
I'm Meryl Friend and welcome to News Geelong on this Friday the 28th of November. Tonight we catch up with the news on all local sport. But first, this weekend Geelong promises to be filled with entertainment. The Geelong Revival has begun with time trials being held over Saturday and Sunday at Ritchie Boulevard at Eastern Beach. And from 8:30 Saturday night, City Hall will come alive with new lighting at Christmas projection show, which will include Christmas carols and roving entertainment. The lighting show will be held every night between 8:30 and midnight until Christmas. Now News Geelong takes an in-depth look at Geelong's Trade Week recruits. Mitch Clark and Sam Blease from Melbourne, St Kilda's Reece Stanley and a new recruit from Ireland, Patrick Lucy.
You got married and you bought a house, or you got a house and you got a new club. How exciting is it all?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. It's been a bit of a whirlwind sort of last few months, but yeah, looking forward to the next couple.
What's it been like? Yeah, all those things.
Getting married was great. Yeah, got back home and we got married back home in Perth, so that was great. Went away on a honeymoon and then back and forth down here trying to find a spot. So moved into a place now and happy to be here.
How tough was it to find a new footy club?
I wasn't too bad, I suppose. I had to decide if it's something I really wanted to do and 100%, and I'm just really excited to have another crack, and I still feel young. So.
What was the thought process with the coming back to football, having retired?
Look, I had to work on myself a fair bit and with my doc, and yeah, I suppose I always wanted to get back to footy, and I knew I had to sort of step away to be able to get back, and I'm just thankful that I've got another chance down here at Geelong.
Did you feel any pressure to go back to Melbourne? Was that a bit of an awkward situation?
I would have loved to go back to Melbourne, but unfortunately it just didn't happen, and like I said, I'm extremely excited to be here at Geelong, and I just can't wait to get into training and get myself ready for next season.
So you sort of told that it'd be better to get a fresh start, or why was it that you were told, I suppose, to leave Melbourne?
Yeah, I was told, with my situation, that a fresh start would probably be best for me, and people know how much I love the Melbourne Footy Club and how badly I wanted to be there, but unfortunately it's just the way it goes, and I move on now, and I'm really excited to be here.
Your fitness, Mitch, you've been out for nearly 12 months. How are you working into it?
Yeah, I'm back to a point where I can get through training. I'm still a fair way off where I want to be, but that'll be something I manage with the crew here, and I reckon these guys are the best in the business, so I'll just be guided by them and hopefully be ready for round one.
Is round one a realistic
For me it is. You have to ask Scotty. Yeah.
What's that take us through the individuals, the soft tissues and stuff? You'd had a few hamstrings. What do they look like at the moment?
Yeah, I had a run around today with the boys, so I'm injury free at the moment, and actually having some time off and give my mind a rest and the body a rest has been really good. So I ran around a little bit today and enjoyed it.
And the cervicular as well, like that's obviously clean bill of health.
Yeah, the foot's fine. That was never a drama towards the end. It was more the soft tissue stuff that got me, and fair to say the mental state was probably contributing to those as well. So done a fair bit of work on that, and I'll continue to do that, and I just want to play.
That's great for you.
Yeah, definitely. That gave me obviously a lot of confidence when when all this kicked off. I was over in the States and got the phone call, and within 24 hours it was pretty much done. So it's been a massive whirlwind of an experience, but super psyched to be down here.
And how did it play out? Take us. Where were you? Were you probably having a beer somewhere?
I was asleep actually when I got the message. Woke up to the manager's call on the phone, and basically got onto him straight away. And I was in Nashville at the time. Had a 7-8 hour drive to New Orleans that day, so had a bit of time with the partner to think about it and toss up the pros and cons, and definitely happy to be here.
Do you feel invigorated? Do you start? You're here now, new surrounds?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely pretty excited. This morning the butterflies are in the stomach like the first day of school, but I can't wait to the older boys come back and we can really get cracking on some game stuff.
Played some good footy at the end of last season, more consistent I suppose. Do you hope you can just sort of carry that through into this year?
Yeah, definitely. Consistency, you know, like was said before, is something that I definitely want to work on and bring to Geelong. You know, that's you know, they've got me down here to play a role, and hopefully I can do that. You know, on a really consistent basis, and that's just getting to work and putting in the hard yards now through the off-season, pre-season period, so I can do it.
What's the role? I mean, you've played a bit of everywhere. Do they want to settle you down somewhere? Or?
Yeah, not too sure yet. Could be anywhere. Could be in the middle. Could be up forward. I'm sort of looking forward to finding out myself and yeah, getting started on exactly.
During the trade period, and talk me through the Simmons Stadium and that type of thing. It was as I said, very appealing. And you know, speaking to Riv and Clarkey, who'd already just got there, you know, it's a great place, and I'm really excited that they've given me another opportunity to sort of kickstart my AFL career or restart it.
I was going to say, is that what it feels like?
Yeah, like I woke up this morning. It felt like first day of school again, and you know, I was probably a bit worn out at Melbourne, and like a fresh change for me has been great. And I've really enjoyed training this morning and getting to know some of the boys, and really looking forward to the senior players coming back in the next couple of weeks.
How hard was it at Melbourne? I mean, playing in so many losses and stuff like that, was it mentally really tough?
That was the thing for me. It was probably a mental sort of challenge for myself. I've got some things that I need to work on, and this is, you know, this is a good opportunity for me to work on them, and I've had a good break to address some of those, and it's been an ongoing thing I've done over the years. But yeah, I'm really excited about my time to start at Geelong.
You didn't play in that 186-point loss, did you? Or?
No, I think I played in the 140 in the VFL, so it was a tough day. So we know how good Geelong are and how good they've been, and I'm really excited to, as I said, build on the things that I really need to work on. And as I said, you know, I had butterflies last night driving down to Cam Guthrie's house, who I'm staying with for a few weeks, and yeah, it's almost like a new lease on life. I'm really excited about it.
How tough is footy these days when you've got such positives, and then all of a sudden they say you got to work on all the other things?
Yeah, certainly. Like there's you know, as I said, endurance has been something that I've been ongoing working on, and you know, this is one of the first times I've really had a good break and really locked in to get the fitness stuff sort of sorted out, and I've come back in really good shape, and I'm feeling fit and just refreshed into being in a new environment like Geelong.
Why do you think it didn't work out at Melbourne?
Look, there's, you know, some things just don't work out. It's just one of those things. You know, like I said, there was at times where I probably could have helped myself a little bit more, but you know, the way Melbourne were playing and stuff like that, I probably wasn't suited to that. But as I said, you know, I've got to take some responsibility myself, and like a lot of the players that, you know, they've turned over a lot of players, and I was one of them.
You've been in front of the cameras plenty of times, but how does this one fit in now that, I mean, you came off the show, but you've still got a spot at a club?
Yeah, it feels really, really good. I went on the show with the aim of trying to get a chance of a contract, and now that I got one, and I feel just over the moon, like, and you know, finally a bit of sun, so it's a bit of change from the weather I have back home at the moment, so it's good.
First session for you, mate. How did that all go with the running and stuff?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but I knew that coming in. Obviously, we had a bit of a taste of that in the show, and it gave me an indication what's to come. But yeah, day one really gave me an indication of what's to come over the next 2 months. But as I told them, I'm here to work every day and see what level I can get to.
Take us through your journey for those that didn't see the show.
Yeah, it started off with a combine in Ireland through Ty Kennelly, and sparked a bit of interest, but obviously my body shape and certain things weren't up to AFL standards, so went away and worked on that and did another combine back in Ireland, and I tested pretty well. I sparked a good bit of interest from clubs, and then the show came up, and Ty put my name forward, and eventually got the spot in it, and it was a good experience. We did some cool stuff, and as I said, it gave me a taste of what kind of training is to come in an AFL club. So yeah, now I'm here. So it's pretty good. Good journey.
The change in lifestyle to come out here, and you've moved into Geelong already?
Yeah, I've been here 5 days now. So yeah, it's been amazing. It's kind of a lot like home. There's a lot of beaches around where I'm from, and Links Golf Course. So yeah, and everyone's made me feel really welcome here. So really happy to be here.
What have you given up to be here? Like, what did you have going on at home? What did the future look like there?
Given up everything really. Gaelic football, basketball. I've done my college. I could have done further education back home, but since it probably didn't happen straight away. Like the first time I probably touched footy, I didn't go, oh, I want to be an AFL footballer. Kind of
took a bit of time, but as I start to get better at it, it just became addictive. I know now that I'm here at the club, it's just no better feeling, and I just can't wait to keep working and see what level I can get to.
And does it give you a bit of confidence knowing that guys like Ty and Jim Steins and those sort of blokes sort of got to where they got to?
Yeah, it gives me massive confidence, but yeah, look, I suppose I'm always going to be compared against those guys, but look, I'm here to make my own footsteps, and yeah, I'm ready for the challenges ahead.